What is going on, tribe, and welcome back to another Galaxy of Heroes video with me, your boy Scribe. We have had the next Conquest unit released today. I was not actually expecting this today, but released it has, and it is Jocasta Nu. That is right, the librarian. We're going to be putting on our reading glasses and cracking open a dusty old tome for this one. Let's check it out. Jocasta Nu with a lightsaber rifle. She is the next Conquest unit and brings along with her a brand new faction. As we can see, categories, she is an attacker, Galactic Republic Jedi, and Jedi Vanguard. Brand new faction coming to the game with Jocasta Nu. What do we know? She is a Conquest lifter for the legendary unit coming in the next era. So after we are done with the era of the cavalry, the Bad Batch cavalry essentially, we are going to be getting what I can only assume is a Galactic Republic Jedi Vanguard new era. I don't know what legendary unit this could be for. Answers on a postcard in the comments section down below. So, don't let her librarian title fool you. She wields a powerful lightsaber-fueled rifle. I really hope it's a rifle that shoots out lightsaber hilts that just ignite. That would be perfect. Transforms from using the lightsaber to using the rifle. New Jedi Vanguard tag. Inspiration. When we were first working on the Rise of the Empire territory battle, we were looking for enemies to add to various planets. Unfortunately, Jocasta got cut from TB, but remains in our hearts. After reading the Darth Vader comics featuring her issues 9 and 10, we knew we had to include her and her lightsaber-fueled rifle that she uses in the comics. We used every aspect of the comic book appearance for this character. The loading of a lightsaber, she does literally load her lightsaber into the rifle. That's mad. Different shots the rifle uses, onomatopoeias, word sounds inspired our audio artists, throwing the overloaded rifle in a last-ditch effort to save herself. Does it explode or something? Not sure. Utilize Jedi Vanguard allies to help Jocasta Nu's transformation into Jocasta Nu rifle as quickly as possible. It belongs in a museum, that's an Indiana Jones quote, will increase siphon for... Oh, she's got siphon. For her My Turn ability, so time those up for maximum efficiencies. How are we going to get her? Brand new Conquest unit. Will her kit get any updates with upcoming kits? Since Conquest units take more time to unlock, she is coming earlier than other squad members. Therefore, it is likely we will add some synergy callouts to those units as they are released. That's good to know. What other units are getting the Jedi Vanguard faction tag? Ooh, a lot of them are getting it. Ayla Secura, Barriss Offee, Eth Koth, Ima Gundy, so basically all the terrible Jedi. I mean, not that Ayla and Barriss are bad. Jedi Consular, Jedi Knight Guardian, Kellan Beck, Kit Fisto, Luminara, Plo Koon, Qui-Gon Jinn, and Shakti. Some really good Jedi, some really terrible Jedi. When I first saw her, I thought, oh yeah, I'll be a Kellan Beck team. What does the Jedi Vanguard team mean as a distinct faction? Jedi is a huge faction. We wanted a sub-faction of Jedi where we could cage some of the power without making a certain Jedi Master even more powerful than he already is when he's got the high ground. The Vanguards are a collection of Jedi that we felt were or could have been stalwart defenders of the Jedi Temple on Coruscant. Other than the new Jedi Vanguard coming this next era, what squads will she be good with? There are many existing places to slot her, but our favourite while waiting for the new unit is Kellan Beck. So we are getting new units, it's probably going to still be a full faction. How does throwing the rifle work? If Jocasta is about to be defeated, you get a bonus turn. During this turn, you can only throw the rifle as an AoE explosion. If this defeats all enemies, she survives and victory is yours. In a multi-encounter battle, she will be defeated at the start of the next encounter if she throws the rifle. If her rifle throw does not defeat all enemies, she is defeated. That's an interesting mechanic. We've not had something like that before, so I'm down for it. How does she transform? By the book of shh, quiet. Really? Both need to be unlocked at least at tier 6 and all allies must be Jedi Vanguard. Then when the cooldown is available for It Does Not Exist, she can trigger her transformation. She will be unable to use It Does Not Exist if either of these conditions are not met. Why does her ability set the enemy's health to 65? What's the reference? Because it's just before 66 maybe? Order 66 is the declaration that the Jedi have become the enemies of the Republic. Order 65, however, is the declaration that the Chancellor has become an enemy of the Republic. Who thought this would be a nice nod to unused clone orders? Well, that's quite cool. How does she work with Qui-Gon Jinn Omicron? Since Jocasta Nu rifle's defeat can't be prevented, and it occurs when she reaches 1% health, after she uses It's Up to You Now, she would be defeated even if Qui-Gon Jinn has not been. Interesting. Alright, so let's get into the nuts and bolts. Her basic pre-transform. by the book, Zeta Omicron. It's a pretty nice animation. I like the blue lightsaber. The kit looks sexy. I like it for an old lady. She knows how to work it. You know what I mean? Final text. Deals special damage to the target enemy. If they have defense down or tenacity down, inflict that debuff on all enemies for 1 turn. Gain crit damage up for 1 turn. That's actually a pretty cool basic. Being able to spread tenacity down to the whole team and spread defense down to the whole team, not too bad. Not too bad at all. And then she gains crit damage up for 1 turn. Her special one is shh, quiet. Alright, it's cooldown of 4 and a Zeta and an Omicron. She pokes them. That would probably quieten most people, unless you're in Disney Star Wars, and then they'll probably be back again and alive and fine. If all allies are Jedi Vanguard, dispel all buffs on all enemies. Deals special damage to the target enemy, gains speed up for 1 turn, and reduce the cooldown of It Does Not Exist by 10. Holy moly. Alright, so pretty cool. An AoE dispel, because you're going to be using her with full Jedi Vanguard, I imagine, at all times. Gaining speed up and reducing the cooldown of her next special by 4. What is the it says it's an Omicron. What's the actual Omicron text? Are we missing something there? Don't know. Okay, so special 2. It Does Not Exist. A cooldown of 20. This is where she transforms that lightsaber into... That's a cool animation. A rifle. That was actually cool. She opens up the case with a swing of the lightsaber. Sexy. Alright, final text. Gain 50% critical chance, crit damage, and 5 siphon for the rest of the battle, and 100% speed and tenacity for 1 turn. 100. She doubles her speed and tenacity for 1 turn. That's huge. Daze all enemies for 1 turn. Can be resisted, so we probably want a bit of potency on her, although she can pass AoE tenacity down. Transform into Jocasta Nu rifle. This ability starts on cooldown, can only be used once per battle, and can't be evaded or resisted. This ability can only be used if all allies are Jedi Vanguard. Jedi Vanguard, and both by the book and shh, quiet are tier 6 and above. Unique 1, Jedi Archivist, Zeta and Omicron. Jocasta Nu has 25% additional max protection, increased by 50% if all allies are Jedi Vanguard. That is a significant boost in max protection at the start of battle, and is immune to protection disruption and cannot be revived. At the start of her turn, inflict tenacity down until the end of her turn against the last enemy to inflict a debuff on her. That's quite cool, and then she'll spread it with her basic, right? Plus, if she's got any sort of counterattacks, she'll be able to counterattack and spread that tenacity down to the whole enemy team. If this is the second time this has occurred on the same enemy, and she is Jocasta Nu rifle, they are also exposed. Good. Inflict defense down until the end of a turn against the last enemy to damage her. If this is the second time this has occurred on the enemy, in this encounter, and she is Jocasta Nu rifle, they're inflicted with vulnerable, so lots of debuffs getting thrown. You hit her, if that attack has got a debuff, they're going to get tenacity down and defense down. If they've done that twice to her, then she's going to be spreading those buffs, even more buffs with extra exposes and vulnerables, guaranteeing critical hits and doing additional max health damage. Not bad at all. Whenever she attacks an exposed enemy, she recovers 20% protection, which she's got over here, which is quite cool. Whenever she recovers protection, she's gaining 10% stacking offense for the rest of the encounter. Wow, this is kind of huge, to be fair. Whenever she or an enemy gains foresight, dispel it. Ooh. She gains Deflective Ward, which is an ability from GL Ahsoka Tano, which cannot be dispelled until she receives damage. I believe Deflective Ward means she takes 1 damage from every hit. When it is dispelled by taking damage, she recovers 20% protection and gains 20% turn meter. This is really nifty, guys. Really nifty. Whenever a Jedi Vanguard ally uses a special ability, reduce the cooldown of It Does Not Exist by 1. While my turn is on cooldown, this is for fighting, inflicts burning on the enemy for 1 turn. Wow, there's so many abilities in this kit. The first time Jocasta Nu would be reduced to 1% health, and she is in the rifle form. She dispels all debuffs, recovers 100% health, gains damage immunity which can't be dispelled, takes a bonus turn. During this bonus turn, she must use the special ability, It's Up to You Now. Then is defeated, which cannot be prevented. If any enemy survives, right. At the start of the encounter, if she has used It's Up to You Now, she is defeated. And here's the Omicron. Whilst in Grand Arena, Jocasta Nu has a 100% counter chance and is immune to ability block. If all allies are Jedi Vanguard, whenever they use an ability, reduce the cooldown of It Does Not Exist by 1. Whenever she is stunned, gain Deflective Ward, which can't be dispelled until she receives damage. Okay, pretty good on the Omicron. I feel like we're missing a bit, but the 100% counter chance essentially means she's going to be passing those debuffs like they're going out of fashion, which is really, really cool. What else does her basic do? Let's recall. Apologies. So she's going to, yeah, if they had defense down or tenacity down, she's going to put that there. She's going to be gaining crit damage up, which is really good. So she'll be spreading tenacity down and defense down quite a lot, I feel, which is quite nifty. All right, okay, cool. Unique 2, Chief Librarian. This is a text only. Yes. When Jocasta Nu transforms, she loses the abilities by the book, Shh, Quiet, and It Does Not Exist, to gain 3 new abilities. Basic, It Belongs in a Museum. Deal special damage to the target enemy if they had defense up or tenacity down. Inflict that debuff on all enemies for 1 turn and gain crit damage up for 1 turn. That's all the normal thing. Zeta upgrade. While she is in the rifle form, if they had defense down, expose, or tenacity down, inflict that debuff on all enemies for 1 turn, and she gains the opposite buff for 1 turn. That's kind of cool. So she gains defense up, she gains, I don't think that there is an opposite of expose, heal over time maybe, I don't know, and tenacity up, which is kind of cool. If they had vulnerable, deal additional damage based on 10% of her max protection, then recover 25% protection and gain 5 siphon until the end of the encounter. We haven't seen how she raises that siphon mastery. Omicron upgrade. While in Grand Arena and she is in the rifle form, on her turn, grant each Jedi Vanguard ally every dispellable buff she has for 1 turn. That's kind of cool. So she's going to be passing up that, that tenacity up. She's going to be passing up that defense up. All kind of good. Special, my turn. If all allies are Jedi Vanguard, dispel all buffs on all enemies, deal special damage to the target enemy, and gain speed up. So I think that's the same as her lightsaber poke. However, she also, in the rifle form, deals bonus true damage equal to 100% of her current protection to the target enemy, which can't be evaded, then lose all current protection. Jocasta Nu siphons max protection from the target enemy, which can't be resisted. If the target enemy is defeated by this ability, gain max protection equal to the target enemy's max protection, and gain 100% bonus protection for 1 turn. Oh, that's actually kind of gnarly. So she ramps up her protection and has an ability that essentially does true damage based on her current protection. So we need to have a way of her recovering protection, not just gaining this bonus protection, because I don't think that will count, right? Omicron upgrade. In Grand Arenas, if all allies are Jedi Vanguard and she is in the rifle form, dispel all debuffs on all allies, set target enemies max health to 65 until the start of their turn. That's kind of cool. I mean, 65 health. Anything that attacks under protection is going to insta-kill, which is kind of nifty. Special, it is up to you now. Deal special damage equal to 50% of Jocasta Nu's max protection to all enemies. This is the big boom. So essentially, we are going to be building up our max protection all the way over here, all the time, trying to raise that max protection, raise that max protection, raise that max protection, and then with our It's Up to Nu now, we're going to deal AoE damage based on 50% of her max protection to all enemies. If any enemies are defeated, Jedi Vanguard allies recover 100% of their health and protection, and all enemies are breached for 2 turns, which is going to reduce their defense and their speed, I think, by 25%, which can't be evaded or resisted. And then they show us it. God damn, they could have shown me this earlier. So let's have a look. Yeah, she's just like a lightsaber rifle over there. It's kind of nifty. Oh, that is a cool looking my turn. That ability looks cool. Check out the ability here. Yes, that's sick, dude. That is sick. So this is where we siphon the max protection. It's on this ability here. Gain a percentage of max protection equal to this unit's siphon until the end of the encounter, and the target loses that much max protection. Stacking, excluding Galactic Legends and raid bosses. Be good against Gungans as well, wouldn't it? Siphoning off their max protection. While in Grand Arena, all allies, yep. Very, very good. What's the cooldown on that? 4. That's going to be pretty good. That is going to be pretty good. All right, overall, guys, this is a cool kit. I think that this My Turn ability, is that that's the one that's going to blow up the field, is it? Oh, no, it is. It is, actually. Apologies. That is her ultimate, essentially. She uses that as a last resort. Really cool looking ability. Really cool kit, actually. I'm very excited to see what new units are going to be released. I'm not even sold entirely that we're going to get a full team of new units here. We might get a portion of these guys being dark side potentially, and a portion of them are going to be light side for Jocasta Nu, because we've got given a whole host of additional Jedi Vanguard faction. Under Qui-Gon Jinn, Omicron could be quite good. Keller and Beck going to be great. I wouldn't be surprised if characters like Consular Jedi Knight Guardian get a little bit of a touch up to their kit. But that's going to about do it for this Describe the Kit, as it were. Let me know your thoughts. Comment section down below. Make sure you hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you all in the very next video. Peace out, and may the Force be with you.